We back. Week 2 wrapped up. And take a look at week back. I finished with a record of, what was it? 9? Wait, is this the right? Am I looking at the right thing?
Oh man,
I
are we?
Wait, okay, no. Okay, I am. Alright, so I finished with a record of 11-5. You finished with a record of 12-4. So you beat me this week. You got the heads up on me. And then taking a look at the Reach Football Group Pick'em, we got Alex on top with an overall record of 26-6.
Dude, that's
He went
insane.
13-3
I
this
saw
week.
that. I saw that the other day, and I was like, "There is no way." Absolutely.
Is Alex
no way.
just no ball?
Huh? Dude, Alex.
He only got
Alex
6 wrong.
might be. I need to have him make my parlays. Honestly.
I can't even say anything. He wrecked me in fantasy. He came back. I thought he had no chance. It was 99% on my side, 1% on his side, and it flipped.
I would have popped the champagne. Honestly, at that point.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm sitting with an overall record of 20-12 and dancing with an overall record of 22-10. You're only above me by 2, but we'll change that this week.
No, we won't. I got my eyes on Alex. Not in a weird way though.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way.
You hunting him down?
Huh?
You hunting him
I'm
down?
hunting him. I'm growling. I'm foaming at the mouth. Alex. I'm coming on that. I'm coming for Alex.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Starting off, getting into this week. Thankfully, the NFL gave us a break on Thursday. There's no Thursday night football. We're going straight to Sunday. And I don't have to go through the suffrage anymore. So first game of the week, we got Pack. I'm just kidding.
Wait, we're
Okay,
just
I'm
gonna
kidding.
skip that?
I'm just kidding. No. Okay. So we got Thursday night football. We got Dolphins at Bills. I say we should protest Thursday night football. We all working anyways, right? We shouldn't be watching this game. I shouldn't be watching this game.
I get off at 5
Don't put me
tomorrow.
through this.
Nah. I got off at 6 tomorrow, so I'm not working.
Dude, I went through enough these last 2 weeks. The Dolphins can't do anything, bro. How do you lose to the Patriots? Oh my, it was so bad. Mike McDaniel's for sure about to get fired. It's not looking good. Defense, not looking good. Offense, Tua is just throwing picks, pretty bad picks, and I don't know what's going on. Bills, on the other hand, they got the reigning MVP. He's playing like an MVP. They're balling out, destroyed the Jets last week. So they're pretty healthy. Give me the Bills. They're favored by 11.5. They're at home. I mean, it's all set up for them to win. Give me the Bills.
Dude, give me the Bills. It's an easy pick. This probably is the most layup of the pick that we have this week. I don't get how the Dolphins are that bad. Like, we all know they're terribly coached. Mike McDaniels is a terrible coach. You know, when he first came in, we thought it was quirky and funny. Oh, look at Mike McDaniels. He's so funny. But now we're just like, dude, shut up. Well, in order to win a game, you have to win the game.
You can't lose them.
You can't lose
That's
the
what he
game.
said.
Like, he has to be not serious. He has to know that his career and his job is over. And he's just seeing how stupid he can get. Give me the Bills.
Yeah. So I posted a meme earlier this week, and it was someone beating up someone else, and the caption was me finding out whoever made me to a Dolphins fan. And I really feel that because I didn't know becoming a Dolphins fan would come with like seasonal depression. So
Yeah, same thing with being a Giants fan, honestly.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh, we will get to that.
Oh, we'll get to it. All right. Next game, we got Packers and Browns. Browns are at home. Packers are favored by 7.5. And Packers are looking... They're actually the favorites to win the NFC now, just based on Vegas odds. Their defense is looking stellar with Michael Parsons, Jordan Love. He's slinging it. Robert Kraft had a big game last week. So they're looking good all around. The Browns, on the other hand, offensively, they might be offensively challenged, but their defense is looking pretty good. That defensive line, that defense in general is pretty solid. And something to keep an eye on, Josh Jacobs is questionable with the ankle injury, so
What?
there's a chance. Yeah,
my running
there's a
back.
chance he might not play. I know. He was limited in practice today.
Uh-oh.
I doubt he's out, but he might be limited. So, and with the Browns' defensive line, That's going to be pretty tough on Jacobs. So we'll see what happens there. That might actually slow down the Packers, but again, Packers defense is good, and I think the Packers have the better offense. So I'm going to go with the Packers on the road here.
Yeah, the Packers are a flashy team this year. They got that flashy offense, put up points. They got that cool defense with Micah Parsons. The Cleveland Browns, nothing is going well for them. They got Joe Flacco, and we just are so surprised that Joe Flacco is even in the league still, because I think he's as old as my dad. So, give me the Packers here. I don't think it's going to be that much of a contest.
All right. Next game, we got Colts at Titans. Colts are on the road. They're favored by 4.5 here. And Colts, they're a brand new team. They got a new culture there. It's looking pretty good. Danny Dimes is slinging the rock.
It's Indiana Jones.
Taylor.
Indiana Jones.
I forgot. New name. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is slinging it left and right. He's balling. Titans. Cam Ward isn't looking all that bad, but his team got to help him out, man. His offensive line isn't playing all that great. Colts defense has stepped up big time. No major injuries in this game besides maybe Tre'Davious Ward, Colts #1 corner. He's a little banged up. He's questionable, but I think he's good to go. But I got to go with the hot team. The hot team is the Colts. I know they're on the road here, and this is like a division rivalry game. Titans at home. This might be a little bit of a trap game, but it's hard not to pick the Colts, especially since they pulled off a really tough win against the Broncos. They get lucky? Maybe. Yeah, they got lucky, for sure. But give me the Colts on the road. I don't think they got to be lucky to win this game.
Yeah, Cam Ward on the Titans is like you're driving through a trashy trailer park, and it's just like run down, dirty, gross trailers. And then you see a Bugatti parked there, like next to a trailer, and you're like, this person owns a Bugatti? Like, what?
What?
Yeah, so that's kind of what the Cam Ward situation is. He's good. He just has nobody around him. It's kind of like Joe Burrow, but without receivers.
Yeah.
Give me the Colts here. Very impressed with him, and probably the storyline for me this season is how ecstatic I am to see our beloved Danny Dimes absolutely
Your beloved.
yeah, my beloved Danny Dimes, proving everybody wrong that he wasn't the problem in New York. New York just doesn't know how to run a football team. So
Fair.
give me the Colts here. They are revitalized, and I hope to see them go 3-0 this year. This
There you go.
week.
I will say I am a fan of the Titans rookie receiver, and I'm going to butcher his name here. I think his name is Alec Ayominore.
Labia minora.
I feel like my furniture started floating. But yeah, I just completely butchered the name. But he's a solid. He's the guy that cooked Travis Hunter in college when he was playing for Stanford.
Oh, damn.
But yeah. Moving on, we got next game. We got Bengals at Vikings. Now, this is an interesting game because Joe Burrow is in IR, out for 3 months with the, what was it?
Turf toe.
Turf toe. Yeah, that's what it was. And JJ McCarthy is also out of this game with an ankle injury, and he's supposed to miss a couple weeks too. So we got the Jake Browning and Carson Wentz Bowl going on here. Another notable injury with this one is Aaron Jones is also on IR, so Jordan Mason is going to be starting for the Vikings as well. Vikings are at home. They're favored by 2.5. Now, Jake Browning does like to throw to Jamar Chase like last week. He just kept throwing it his way, and they ended up winning at the Jags. But in this game, I got to trust the team with the better defense, especially with both starting quarterbacks out. And I think the Vikings defense is pretty good. So I'm gonna ride with that. I don't think, the Bengals are sitting at 2-0. Their defense hasn't been horrible, but I just think the Vikings have the better defense. I think they'll make it tougher on Jake Browning. So I got the Vikings, especially at home.
Yeah, I mean, Jake Browning did put up good numbers last week for Jamar. I was actually really surprised to see that, but he could get away with it last week. I don't think you can get away with it playing this Vikings defense. I think this Vikings defense is too well-rounded to just flood your star receiver. And I think that Carson Wentz being the starter is actually going to help. It's actually going to help the Vikings because JJ McCarthy sucks, dude. Like, remember the offseason when Justin
That's
Jefferson,
fair.
yeah, like he went on this whole thing. Well, JJ's pretty much a rookie, so we can't expect year 2 player production from him. And everybody was like, yo, Jefferson just said that JJ sucks, which after watching him for 2 games, dude, JJ sucks. I had to watch him in 2 primetime
He
games.
struggled hard.
Yeah, they gave him 2 primetime games, and I'm sitting there and I just want
That's
to drive a nail through my foot. So I think Carson Wentz is actually going to help the Vikings here. Give me the Vikings at home against a broken Bengals team.
Yeah. I mean, I saw this theory saying that, like, in the game, there's, like, no clear indication of him having an ankle injury. And they're just making this up just for a reason to sit him and give Carson Wentz a chance. So, we got some conspiracy theories behind that. And we'll see how Carson Wentz balls. Will he be the next Sam Darnold? We'll see.
I hope so. Dude, Carson Wentz is a great dude.
I'm surprised you're cheering for Carson Wentz.
Why?
Because he's a big Eagles guy, former big Eagle.
I don't hate the Eagles. I hate the Cowboys and I hate the Commanders. And I just dislike the Eagles. But Saquon has kind of warmed my heart because I love Saquon. So I don't like the Eagles. I don't want to see them win, but I don't have a hatred to the Eagles.
All right, that's fair. That's interesting. I thought you hated the Eagles out of all of them. But
Nope. Cowboys are number 1. Commanders are number 2. And then, Eagles.
And the Eagles?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Dan's second favorite team is the Eagles in the NFC East. So, breaking news.
Crazy.
Next game.
Crazy thing to say.
Next game, we got the Steelers at Patriots. Patriots at home. Steelers favored by 1.5 here. Steelers kind of got blown out by the Seahawks. It was a closer game than the score indicates, just because Caleb Johnson had that weird. He just let the ball go at the end zone and just stay there, and the Seahawks got it and it ended up being a touchdown. So pretty bad rookie mistake there. Not a good look there. Patriots pulled a close win against Miami. We don't gotta talk about that. Steelers got a tough defense, and Patriots Drake May kind of been balling out. I like what I've been seeing for Drake May. He's a pretty good quarterback. Steelers, Aaron Rodgers. Some people have been saying he returned back to form, but I guess this will be a test. I don't know. Christian Gonzalez is still questionable, so we'll see if he plays. Patriots been putting things together slowly, but I'm going to trust in the Steelers' defense. I think their defense is really good, and I think they can bring some trouble with Drake May. So give me the Steelers to put the pressure on Drake May here and to pull victory here with the use of Aaron Rodgers and his drug.
This is the first one that we're going to be differing on. I got the Patriots here. I think it's a toss-up, a 50-50 toss-up. So I'm going to go with the quarterback who is on the rise on his career. You know, because Aaron Rodgers has been, Aaron Rodgers has been playing good. I'm not disputing this. I can't talk. I'm not disputing that at all. But Drake May is on the rise of his career. He's only going to get better. I like the Patriots' defense. Offense, Booty is looking pretty nice.
Keyshawn?
Yeah.
Keyshawn Boutte?
Yeah, Keyshawn Booty. So I like what's going on in New England. From a winning standpoint, I don't really like what's going on in New England from a football fan spot. You know what I mean? So I have them over the Steelers. I think it's going to be a close game. If this one, it's a close game. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree there. And speaking of close games, this is was a 50-50 for me. We got Rams at Eagles. Eagles are favored by 3.5 here. I think the Rams have a good shot of winning this game because they got a really tough defensive line, and that's what you need when you're playing the Eagles because the tush push is unstoppable. but the Eagles are pretty banged up. There's a lot of their guards and centers pretty banged up right now, so that could affect how they perform the tush push, I guess. I guess we'll see. But again, the Eagles have Saquon Barkley. They have Jalen Hurts. A really strong run game. Jalen Hurts hasn't been the greatest passer this season, but a Rams team could be like a perfect kryptonite for the Eagles, where they got a really strong defensive line, and you got Matthew Stafford slinging the rock there to Puka and Devontae. So I like what I see from the Rams. I'm actually going to go with them as my upset pick this week. So give me the Rams on the road at EU. I know it's kind of crazy, but I got a gut feeling here with the Rams.
All right, bold move. Let's see if it pays off. I'm saving my upset picks for a little bit later. Wink, wink. We all know.
Oh, yeah.
No, the Eagles.
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins aren't even going to score a freaking point. Hate to break it to you. Josh Allen is going to get pulled in the first quarter, like 8 minutes in, because they're going to be up 35-0. Anyway. So the Eagles just win games. Jalen Hurts didn't have a big game last week. They just, as a team, all get in a circle. The Eagles come together. They're a big team on coming together. And
like in a circle?
yeah. And
Nice.
they win as a team. You know, besides Saquon, I wouldn't say there's one guy that jumps off the page like, oh, he's the reason why they're winning. You know, because it's not A.J. Brown. It's not Jalen Hurts. And the past 2 games, it hasn't even solely been Saquon, even though, you know, last year it solely was Saquon. They're just a well-coached team that all comes together at the same time and wins. So I think this is going to be a good game against the Rams. I could see an upset. I want to see an upset. I'm rooting heavily for the Rams. But at the end of the day, Matt Stafford is old, and Puka is a injury ticking time bomb waiting to go off. So same thing with Kyron. The whole entire Rams offense could just
explode.
Yeah, could just implode at any minute. So give me the Eagles here. They're at home. I'm going to go with the safe pick.
All right. Did you see what happened at the end of the Eagles-Chiefs game where Chris Jones went to go talk to Jalen Hurts right after he had the final knee, and he goes, dude, you didn't even pass over 100 yards. And Jalen Hurts goes, shut up, dude. We just won the game.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was referencing. Like, they just win as a team.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, they give each other a hand, and they just all come together.
Nice. Okay.
The Eagles are. That's what I'm
game.
trying to come. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're doing so good at hiding, and then you're just like the Rams, bro. You just, at any moment you could explode.
Yeah. I never get to explode.
Okay. All right. It's okay, man. Okay. Next game. We got the Jets at Bucks. Bucks are favored by 6.5 here. Huge win against the Texans last week. Jets. Huge news here. Justin Fields is out of this game. He has a concussion, so Tyrod Taylor is going to be the quarterback for the Jets in this game. But Baker Mayfield is a dog. He is a dog, man. And the Bucs have been looking pretty good, man. Emeka Egbuka, really good receiver there. Good draft pick there by the Bucs. And they're just waiting for Chris Godwin to come back, too. The defense has been improved this year as well. I don't see the Jets being much trouble for the Bucs, especially without Justin Fields. So they're rightfully favored by 6.5. I'm surprised it's only by 6.5. So give me the Bucs to win this one at home.
Yeah, this is another game this week that might end up being murder. My Instagram has been flooded with Baker Mayfield edits. I'm not even I vibe with the Bucs. I love Baker Mayfield a lot, not in a weird way. But Baker is a good quarterback, dude. And he's been playing like it. I know we're only 2 games into the season, yada, yada, yada. But this team is playing very well, defensively and offensively. So give me Bucks by murder. Nothing is going right for this Jets team. They're 0-2. It's kind of a race between the Jets and the Giants. Who's going to win a game first? And the winner gets to keep MetLife Stadium.
That's fair. What lose Jet?
They're going to play, I don't know, the high school field across the street. It's like 2 blocks away.
Okay.
There's enough
That's a fair
fans.
trade.
Yeah, there's enough fans anyway you could fill up a high school stadium.
Yeah. That's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Moving on. Next game, we got the Raiders and Commanders. So with this game, Jaden Daniels, I think, is most likely going to be out. He is suffering from a sprain in his knee. So we don't know the status. He's not officially out yet, but it looks like Marcus Mariota is most likely going to be playing this game. Regardless, Commanders are at home. They're favored by 3.5 against the Raiders. And I will never forgive the Raiders because I had Aston Genty in most of my fantasy leagues, and he let me down. I don't know. What did he put? Like 9 points or something?
It was crazy, yeah.
It's not enough, man. Not enough, man. It cost me in most of my leagues, and it was not a good time. It was not a good time Monday. They let me have a really bad night that day. So, yeah. Give me more. Well, I was just gonna say the Commanders, but okay. So I originally picked the Raiders. But then that memory just brought pure rage into my soul, and I just wanted to go to Marcus Mariota and the Commanders. I still have Jesse on my team. I kind of want to bench him now. This game just brings me pain. Give me the Commanders. Give me the Commanders at home. Screw the Raiders.
All right. Well, Jaden Daniels being out is not good for my fantasy team, especially since I'm playing Andrew this week, and we're the only 2-0 people in the league. So not happy about that. Hopefully Jaden Daniels can fix his knee or even just play anyway and stop being a wuss. I'm going to pick the Raiders here, though, because I smell something in the air. And no, I didn't fart again. Those have been silent and not very strong because I didn't eat a lot today. But I like what the Raiders got going on. I like their coach, Pete Carroll. Obviously, everybody likes Pete Carroll, except for his ex-wife. So, give me the Raiders. Give me the...
All right, good assessment. I mean,
give me the Raiders here. I just smell an upset. I can't explain it, but I think it's a perfect storm of, Eckler being out, and then you have Jaden Daniels possibly being out. There's a lot of volatility right now, so
yeah.
Give me the Raiders.
Geno Smith, well, just to remind you, he's thrown for 1 touchdown and 4 interceptions. And Aston Genty sucks. Man, he suck. Not really, but he's been playing really bad recently. But anyways, good luck with that, Dan. I hope you get that one wrong. Next game. We got the Falcons at Panthers. Falcons are favored by 5.5 here on the road. Rightfully so. They play the Panthers, who hasn't been all that impressive. They're 0-2. Almost came back against the Cardinals last week. Underrated game there. Bryce Young, I don't know what to think of him, man. I don't think anyone knows what to think of him yet. But all I know is Falcons got Bijan Robinson. He's a huge weapon there for the Falcons. They got Drake London. Michael Penix has been playing solid. Nothing crazy. And I think the Falcons' defense has been improved tremendously. I saw the stat on primetime, how they only had 10 sacks maybe all together last year, or maybe the first 10 games or something. I don't know. I don't remember what the stat was. And they already got 10 sacks within the first 2 games. So they're bringing the pressure. I think they're bringing the pressure to Bryce Young. And yeah, I got the Falcons in this one. Give me the Falcons.
Same. I picked the Falcons. It was fairly easy. I know the Panthers are home, all that wonderful stuff, but I don't trust this Panthers team. I don't trust Bryce Young. I don't trust their receiving core, their running back. I definitely don't trust their defense. And I want to. I want to trust them, but I just don't. I think they're not going to be able to handle the air attack and the rushing attack that the Falcons are going to bring them, and they're definitely not going to be able to handle them defensively. So give me the Falcons here. It's a safe pick. It's kind of one of those no-brainers that you just, oh, this makes logical sense.
Yeah, fair assessment. Next game, we got the Texans at Jags. Jags are favored by 1.5, and now Trevor Lawrence is still the same old quarterback from last year. Nothing too crazy, but now we got Brian Thomas, who's scared of contact.
Isn't he hurt? He's hurt, right? He's out?
No, he's playing this game,
Okay.
but he's been struggling like the last few games. It's kind of weird. His drops were pretty weird. Travis Etienne, though, he's been balling out. Now the Texans, they got to figure something out, man. C.J. Stroud has not been playing good. Their defense is pretty good, but they got, I don't know. I don't know if it's the offensive line not protecting him, but I don't think you have to worry about that with the Jags. They don't pressure too much. I actually got the Texans here on the road. I know the Jags are a pretty solid team, but I think Texans are being slept on. They played two tough teams. They had to play the Rams the first week and then the Bucks. Those are two pretty good teams. Now I think people are starting to sleep on them. I think they're better than the Jags, especially defensively. So give me the Texans, and hopefully C.J. Stroud just throws it to Nico Collins like 100 times.
Yeah, no, I was going to point out exactly what you pointed out, where, yeah, the Texans are 0-2, but they played two good teams. It's not like they played the Dolphins and the Giants. Like, they played two good teams, and I know their offense hasn't been fantastic. Defense has been iffy. But then you got to look at the other side of the ball and realize that they're playing the Jags, and the Jags have nothing to write home about at all, offensively or defensively. So I'm going to go with the Texans here, just like you. Pretty much for the same reason, too. I think the Texans are a better team than people are giving them credit for. I think C.J. Stroud kind of hitting a sophomore slump a little bit, even though he's not a sophomore anymore. But eventually he'll punch out of it. And the Jags have been in this slump for like 2 years almost. So, Texans.
Yeah, pretty much since the existence of the franchise.
Yeah, except for that one time that they went to the playoffs. Beat the Chargers.
Yeah. Blake Bortles. Oh, no. Yeah, that was, with Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, 2023.
Good times. Oh, wish the Dolphins were that good.
One day.
Next game. One day. Next game, we got the Broncos at Chargers. Chargers are favored by 2.5. Both these teams, they got like psychopath as head coach. So, yeah, Jim Harbaugh, he's a psycho. But the key to this game is the fact that I've heard reports that Jim Harbaugh is zinned out. And because he's zinned out, he's even more of a psychopath than Sean Payne. So, for that matter, I got the Chargers here at home. I think Justin Herbert has the Madison Beard multiplier, and I think that's going to make him... That's why he's been playing so good the last few weeks, right? Whereas Bo Nix, he's been kind of not the same from last year. So, I'm going to trust in the Chargers. I think their defense... They've been pretty solid. I know the Broncos' defense was like the biggest thing this offseason. They got crazy defense, but I don't know. They let the Colts come back on them. That was kind of crazy. Good on the Colts. This might be a situation where the Broncos are being slept at, but I don't know. I guess I'll sleep on them this game. Give me the Chargers. The coach is in doubt.
Yeah, no, I think number one, we got the Madison Beer effect, which honestly can. If we had Madison Beer in 1942, World War II would not have happened. I don't think it would have happened. I think. So Madison Beer effect is number one. And number two, the Chargers are passing a lot this year. They had always been kind of the past couple years gotten into just run the ball, run the ball. They're passing the ball a lot, and it's working out very well for them. They're 2-0. Offense is playing great. Defense is playing great. Broncos, a little bit of a slump. Cortland Sutton absolutely just crapped the sheets on Sunday for me. So hopefully they can figure something out for the sake of my fantasy team. But no, I got the Chargers here too.
All right. Moving on. Next game, we got the Saints at Seahawks. Seahawks are at home, favored by 7.5. And if you've been watching our previous videos, you know I'm fading the Saints all year long. So I definitely got the Seahawks here at home. Do not think the Saints are a good team. They got Spencer Rattler, the quarterback. Their defense kind of drained there. So with all that being said, give me the Seahawks. Enough said.
Yeah, I don't think there's a more team that's been just absolutely dunked on by the two of us than the Saints. They're the Saints. Enough said. Give me the Seahawks. Like the Saints.
Dude.
What?
Oh, it went right next to my face.
No, it did
I
not.
gotta pop my face back out.
No, it hit the door. I saw it. Dude, it's not. Your face didn't pop out.
Mississippi State Bulldogs, 37.
We already
Two.
picked NIU.
You did not pick an IU.
We picked NIU because it's in the parlay. It is law that we must cheer for NIU if it's in the parlay. So next game we got the Cowboys at Bears. Cowboys are favored by 1.5, and I had to recruit my Dallas Cowboy expert here. Break it down for us.
Well, no biased opinion coming from this guy right here. But,
Surely not.
Taking on the Chicago Bears spread, I believe, is +1 Dallas. I really think
-1 now.
is it -1.5?
Yeah.
I don't know. Unbiasedly, I think it could be a close game, but the Dak Prescott just looks like a dominant force in this NFL league this year. Potentially MVP candidate. Fully believe he will be passing for 400 yards, 8 touchdowns, 100 rushing yards. No interceptions. Obviously, he doesn't throw those.
No.
Caleb Williams, -6 yards, probably passing. But he will have 10 painted fingernails.
Okay, that's fair.
Score. I'll give him 3, so they can get 3. I'm gonna say 43-3 Cowboys.
All right, and Kenny Clark.
18 touchdowns, might break a fingernail on Caleb Williams.
Okay, I was gonna go the Bears, but I can't go with the Bears now after hearing that. Give me the Cowboys.
Were you actually gonna go for the Bears?
Not anymore.
No, like seriously, you were gonna go
I
Bears.
was actually gonna go Bears.
Oof. Yeah, give me the Cowboys here. Dude, they let the Giants score a lot of points on their defense.
That's
which
why.
is hella sketchy. Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, Russell Wilson, NFL MVP,
Cooked.
Super Bowl MVP, compared to Caleb Williams, Rome Odunze, DJ Moore. I mean, give me the Cowboys here.
Yeah.
Offensively, we know that they can score points. The Bears don't have a good defense. So it might be a high-scoring affair, but in reality, I'm calling it Cowboys 35, Bears 17.
Okay. I mean, I just wanted to put this out there that the Cowboys allowed Russell Wilson to be the leader in passing yards in the NFL this year so far.
Because Russell had,
The Giants should have won the
like,
game.
the Giants should have won that game, yeah. But Russell had, like, 3 deep balls to Malik Neighbors that he just said, all right.
Screw it, he's there.
Yeah, he's there somewhere. And then 1 out of the 3, he was not there. And the Giants lost the game.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn.
Next game. We got Cardinals at 49ers. 49ers favored by 2.5. Brock Purdy still out. He might be out for a few more weeks. Kittle's still on IR. So now it's you got some action. You got Mac Jones playing quarterback for the 49ers. It's a tough one. This is also 50-50 one for me because Cardinals are pretty healthy. They got Kyler Murray. Their defense is solid. But I like this 49ers team because they got Robert Saleh back. And he's the one that made them a really good defense. I'm going to trust in Coach Saleh to make this defense pretty tough again. And I think they're going to bring some trouble to Kyler Murray. So give me the Niners. I think Mac Jones is a pretty good backup quarterback anyways. So I think he'll still be able to put up points.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of making me second guess my choice a little bit from a defensive standpoint because I don't think that offense. Yeah, give me. I'm gonna change it up. I was gonna do the Cardinals. Yeah, I was gonna do the Cardinals, but then I remembered what a terrible game Marvin Harrison had last week, and just kind of it wasn't a great week for the Cardinals. Yeah, they got the win, but it wasn't pretty. And the San Francisco aren't winning pretty games either. But I'm going to go with defense here. Defense wins championships. Defense, yeah. So give me the Niners here. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
All right. Sunday night, we got
Sunday
the
night.
Chiefs at your New York Giants. Chiefs are favored by 6.5. Bro, it's up to your team to just lay the sword, finish off this Chiefs team. They're already 0-2. So, finish them off. You guys' defense is, I want to say, solid, but the Cowboys just put point after point on you guys. And took it to overtime, came back and won that game. That was brutal. But Russ cooked. Is Russ back? I guess we'll see. Chiefs defense?
Russ is back, baby.
I don't know if Xavier Worthy's back. There's a slight chance he could be back. Still questionable. I don't know. Either way, it's a battle of 0-2 teams in prime time Sunday night. Don't know why this is the game on Sunday night, but it is what it is. Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs here on the road against the Giants. Last week has shown me I can't pick them, so give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never pick the Chiefs as long as I live because I hate them. Plus, I'm not going to pick against my Giants. Like, I haven't seen the Giants put up that many points in a game since I think before I had a driver's license. Yeah, crazy. So as much as it sucked to watch them lose, like I was just excited that they were scoring points. I'm so used to seeing Graham Gano score all the points on the team, be the team's leading scorer. So them getting touchdowns and looking like a football team who can actually play in the NFL gave me hope. And they've had 2 tough games. You know, kind of like what we were talking about the Texans. They've had 2 tough games. They're 0-2. I'm not saying that the Giants are a good team. Believe me, I'm not. At all.
Sounds like you are.
But I think they're a little bit better than what they're getting credit for. They got blown out by the Commanders, yes. They almost won against the Cowboys. The Chiefs are not playing well at all. It's not that they lost the games, in close games because they got unlucky. No, they had plenty of opportunities. They just didn't capitalize on them. They didn't play well enough to win for the past 2 games. So if anything, I think this is going to be a close game, but ultimately I'm going to take the Giants here. And if I wasn't a Giants fan, I would probably still take the Giants, honestly.
All right. Bold take there. Your bold pick of the week. Dan's guarantee of the week here.
That is my guarantee. Bet if you have a struggling marriage, empty your bank account, put everything on the Giants winning this week. Your wife will thank you later.
Yeah, don't let her know.
Yeah, don't tell her either. Put one of your kids up there too.
All right. Next game. All right, last game of the week. We got Lions at Ravens. Ravens favored by 4.5. Lions blew out the Bears and blew out Caleb Williams. Jared Goff is balling out. He's still there. You got Gibbs, you got Montgomery, the Ravens though. Okay. Reese Football Fantasy Disappointment of the Week goes to Derrick Henry, putting up 2 points in fantasy last week. So give it a round of applause for Derrick Henry. Very impressive feat. Not much players can do that.
We know you're a foot guy.
Huh?
We know you're a foot guy.
Where did that come from? So, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, really good run game. I think they're an unstoppable duo until they play the Bills. So, I don't know. I think Ravens are a really good team. I think the defensively are a good team. I know they're kind of banged up a little bit right now, but give me the Ravens at home. They're still my Super Bowl pick. This is my Super Bowl matchup, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, bold take. Yeah. Give me Baltimore, baby. They're at home. And Detroit had a blowout. Yes, I know that. I know it was impressive. But they were playing the Bears, guys. They were playing the guy who arguably they know the most about his game plan. So, was it really that hard to beat the Bears with their defense, with their offense? I don't think so. I'm not discounting the Lions. I'm not saying that the Lions didn't deserve that win or the Lions aren't a good team. The Lions are a great team. But I think Baltimore, all around, defense, offense, special teams, head coach, cheerleaders, and fans are better than the Lions in this case. So it's going to be a close game. Definitely going to be monitoring it closely. But give me the Ravens, dude.
All right. So that's the last game of the week, and that wraps up our picks. I know we haven't got 16-0 yet, but this is the week we go 16-0. One of us has the script. You'll find out which one of us has the script. Yeah, it's probably Dan. He picked the Giants, so I'm giving it to him. I think I'm gonna allow him to go 16-0, and I'm going to go 15-1. So follow us if you want. Just parlay all of our picks. Surely that's generational wealth, and it's great financial advice. Trust us. Surely we know what great financial advice is. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys next time. Dan, anything else?
Oh, yeah. Follow the Instagram. Follow the YouTube. Follow Matt's personal account.
No.
That's it.
All right. So that wraps up this video, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.